There is a specific kind of pain that comes from being the person who is always there for everyone else, only to realize that when you look around, no one is there for you. You have been the nice one, the reliable one, the one who smiles, who compromises, who keeps the peace. And what has it gotten you? A seat at a table where you are only offered crumbs. A love life where you are the last priority. A professional life where your kindness is mistaken for weakness. You have been told your entire life that being a good person means being selfless, agreeable, and soft. But look at where that thinking has left you. You are exhausted, taken for granted, and invisible to the very people you are trying so hard to impress. It is time to stop being nice. It is time to become something far more powerful. It is time to become dangerously attractive. And before you assume this is about manipulation or arrogance, realize that you are about to encounter a philosophy that will strip away everything you thought you knew about human nature. If you stick with me all the way to the end, Lesson 8 will reveal the single most powerful shift you can make. A shift that will make everything else click into place. We have to start by acknowledging something the Stoics understood better than anyone. Most people interpret kindness as a form of dependence. They think being nice means you need them. They think your patience means you have no other options. And on some level, this is true. If you are constantly giving your energy away in exchange for approval, you are operating from a place of lack. You are broadcasting to the world that you are empty inside, and you are hoping that other people will fill you up with validation. Marcus Aurelius said that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If you believe you are only valuable when you are serving others, your thoughts will paint a picture of a servant, not a leader. We are going to dismantle this piece by piece. Lesson 1 is about the concept of neediness. You must understand that your desperation to be liked is the single most repulsive force in the universe. Think about the people you are most drawn to. Are they the ones who cling to you? Are they the ones who text you constantly to see if you are okay? Are they the ones who change their opinions to match yours, just to keep the peace? No, you are attracted to people who are complete within themselves. You are drawn to those who possess a gravitational pull because they orbit around their own center, not yours. Stoicism teaches us that external approval is an indifferent. It is neither good nor bad. It is simply a preferred or dispreferred thing. But the modern world has brainwashed you into believing that if someone doesn't like you, your value drops. This is a catastrophic error. When you stop needing people to like you, you paradoxically become the person they cannot ignore. You must ask yourself, are you doing things for others because you truly want to, or because you are terrified they will leave if you don't? The answer to that question is the foundation of your transformation. Now this leads us to lesson 2. If neediness is the poison, self-containment is the antidote. The Stoics practiced a concept called apatheia. Not apathy in the emotional sense, but a state of being where you are not ruled by your passions or the whims of others. You become a fortress. You become someone who is so stable, so grounded in their own principles, that nothing and no one can shake you. Think about the energy you radiate when you walk into a room. Are you scanning for approval? Are you looking for who likes you and who doesn't? Or are you completely anchored to your own sense of purpose? Here's the brutal truth. People can sense your internal state in a matter of seconds. Before you even open your mouth, they know if you are a player or a pawn. They can feel if you are desperate for their validation. And when they sense that desperation, they lose respect for you. Being dangerously attractive means you have a mission that is larger than the room. You have a purpose that defines you, and the opinions of others are merely background noise. When you walk into a situation with the mindset that you are the prize, not because of arrogance, but because you have cultivated a life of virtue and action, you naturally command respect. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to demand it. You simply embody it. And here is lesson 3. which is where we start to get into the psychology of attachment. You have been taught that letting people go is cruel. But Stoicism teaches a radical truth. No one belongs to you. The people in your life are simply borrowing their time to you, just as you are borrowing yours to them. The moment you cling to someone, the moment you try to force them to stay or force them to choose you, you are violating the nature of the relationship. You are acting as if they are a possession. Seneca said, "You should not allow your happiness to be dependent on the external world." If you are willing to let people walk away without crumbling, without begging, without chasing, you will become magnetic. This is the paradox that most people never understand. The tighter you hold on, the more they want to escape. The freer you are with your presence, the more they crave it. If you are ready to hear the secret that changes everything, we are getting close to the point where we will tie all of this together. But first, I want to share a lesson that will shift the way you interpret your own emotions. Before we go further, if you are finding value in this, consider subscribing. We go deep into Stoicism and transformation regularly, and I want to make sure you don't miss the next one. Lesson 4 is about a fundamental misunderstanding. Most people think that being honest means speaking the truth to be kind. But often, that is just a polite form of dishonesty. The Stoics valued honesty above almost everything else because it represents alignment. When you are honest about your boundaries, you are being true to your nature. When you are honest about your desires, you are being true to your nature. But we live in a culture that praises people for being nice. We tell people to smile when they don't want to say yes when they mean no, and to accept less than they deserve to keep the peace. This is not kindness. This is cowardice dressed up as virtue. People are not attracted to that. They are not drawn to a person who is afraid to speak their truth. They are drawn to someone who has the courage to say, "This is what I want, and I am not afraid to lose you if you cannot give it to me." That level of honesty is rare. It is also intoxicating. Because when you are willing to be authentic, even when it is awkward or painful, you signal to the world that you are real. There is no hidden agenda with you. What you see is what you get. That simplicity, that lack of pretense, is the foundation of deep attraction. Lesson 5 takes us deeper into the nature of scarcity. You have to internalize the truth that you are the prize, but not in a way that is ego-driven. The Stoics would warn you against arrogance, but they would also warn you against self-deprecation, because both are illusions. The prize is your character. Your character is the only thing that truly belongs to you. When you have a strong character, you have a value that cannot be diminished by external circumstances. You need to cultivate a sense of self-worth that is untouchable. This is not about thinking you are better than everyone else. It is about knowing that you are enough exactly as you are, and that you are actively engaged in the process of becoming better. When you stop viewing people through the lens of, "Do they like me?" and you start viewing them through the lens of, "Do they meet my standards?" the dynamic shifts entirely. You are no longer the one auditioning for their approval. They are auditioning for a place in your life. And let me tell you, if you are being honest with yourself, you will find that most people do not make the cut. Not because you are arrogant, but because you are selective. Attraction is not a game of being chosen. It is a game of choosing. And the one who holds the power of choice is the one who becomes the object of desire. Lesson 6 is about the one thing you have to be willing to lose. All of the things we are discussing, the self-containment, the honesty, the ability to walk away, they all rest on a single foundation. You have to be willing to lose the relationship. You have to be willing to lose the job. You have to be willing to lose the approval of your family. This is not nihilism. This is liberation. Epictetus wrote that you should only concern yourself with what is within your control. The actions of others, their opinions, their love or lack thereof, are not in your control. So why are you staking your peace of mind on them? If you are not willing to lose someone, you are a slave to them. You will do whatever it takes to keep them, and in doing so, you will become a lesser version of yourself. The person who is truly dangerous, truly attractive, is the one who can walk away. Not as a threat, not as a manipulation, but as a simple fact of reality. If you do not align with my values, if you do not respect my time, I must continue on my path without you. That level of detachment is magnetic. It forces the other person to reevaluate their own behavior and their own position in your life. And more importantly, it preserves your dignity. When you are willing to lose everything, you have the freedom to win everything. Lesson 7 is where we start to build toward the climax. We need to understand the power of silence. The Stoics practiced a form of restraint that is completely foreign to the modern world. We are addicted to filling the void. We think that if there is a moment of silence, we have to fill it with an explanation or a joke or an apology. But silence is power. When you are wronged, silence is the response that stings the most. When you are questioned, silence is the answer that leaves them guessing. Think about the last time someone disrespected you. Did you rush to defend yourself? Did you try to explain your side of the story? Did you get emotional and try to convince them you were right? All of that is weakness. It is you trying to prove your worth to someone who has already decided you are not worthy. The Stoic response is to remain unshaken, to acknowledge the reality of the situation without being moved by it. Marcus Aurelius said that the best revenge is to not be like that. Meaning, when someone tries to bring you down, you refuse to engage at their level. You remain dignified. You remain calm. This calmness is a form of strength that makes others uncomfortable. It exposes their childishness, their insecurity, their need for drama. And it makes you look like the only adult in the room. Now we have reached lesson 8. This is the lesson that pulls everything together. The single most powerful shift you can make is to realize that the ultimate form of attraction is not about what you do for others, but about what you build within yourself. It is about the internal citadel. The Stoics talk about this inner fortress where your values reside. This fortress is impenetrable. It cannot be harmed by criticism. It cannot be shaken by rejection. It is only reinforced by adversity. When you focus on building this inner citadel, you transform your very essence. You no longer chase validation. You radiate it. People are drawn to you not because you are trying to be interesting, but because you are genuinely interested in the pursuit of excellence. You become a person of substance. You become someone who can be relied upon, not because you are a pushover, but because you have integrity. And this is the secret that the world is desperate to know. We chase charisma. We chase looks. We chase money. We chase status. But none of those things are the source of true attraction. The source is a person who has their act together. A person who knows what they want and is unapologetic about getting it. A person who is kind but not weak. A person who is generous but not exploited. A person who is honest but not cruel. That person is the one who changes the dynamic of every room they enter. That person is the one who becomes the object of obsession. That person is you. So where does that leave you? It leaves you with a choice. You can continue to be the nice person, the one who is forgotten, used, and overlooked. Or you can embrace the philosophy of the Stoics. You can stop needing the world's approval and start commanding its respect. You can let go of the fear of loss and embrace the power of detachment. You can stop trying to be everything to everyone and start being everything to yourself. This is not selfish. This is the most generous thing you can do. Because a full cup can overflow to others. An empty cup just sucks them dry. The transformation we have walked through today is not easy. It requires you to face the ugliest parts of your own psyche. Your neediness, your fear, your insecurity. But if you have the courage to face them, you will emerge as someone who is not just attractive, but dangerous. Dangerous to the status quo. Dangerous to the systems that keep you small. Dangerous to anyone who tries to manipulate you. Because you are no longer a victim of the world. You are a force of nature in it. I want to leave you with one final question, and I want you to take it seriously. Think about your life right now. Think about the relationships you are in. Think about the dynamic you have with your colleagues, your friends, your family. Are you getting what you need? Are you respected? Are you valued? Or are you simply tolerated? If the answer is anything less than what you deserve, it is time to make a change. It is time to stop being nice. It is time to become dangerously attractive. If this video resonated with you, hit the subscribe button. We are building a community of people who are done with mediocrity. And if you want to keep this momentum going, I highly recommend you watch the next video that pops up on your screen. It will take you even deeper into the Stoic mindset and show you how to apply these principles to your daily routines. Remember, the obstacle is the way. Your fear of being alone is the very thing that will make you magnetic when you overcome it. Your need for approval is the very thing that will make you powerful when you let it go. Now go out there and build your citadel.